Hey, what's up guys? So, today it's rainy outside. But, never mind, it's Wednesday Tech. Let's go! So, yes, second video of the week and second video inside, so really sorry about that, but I can't do anything about the weather, so I do my best and I will try to explain to you today what is the main difference between a 1 meter DLG and 1.5 meter DLG. So if I take any 1 meter DLG, yes, you know which one I will choose, for sure, Go Mini DLG. Why? Because it's the one I know the best and it's the one I know it performs the best too. So compared to Strike 2, and I think Strike 2 is one of the best too, so but for me thermaling with the Go Mini is easier and it's thermal better. Anyway, so why a 1 meter DLG is a bit less performer than a 1.5 meter DLG. Why we heard that all the time? So it's basically because the air doesn't change of density. So why I said about the air? Because the air is the constant thing. If your glider have a wing area like this, so if it's a cord, a thick, really thick airfoil like this, it will move so much of air and it will be really much more optimized than this thick airfoil for this cord, because you just can't optimize as much as a really super big airfoil for a super thin and little airfoil. So it's why generally more difficult it's to make it really performer. Because the deflection of the air is smaller, the performance will be lower because you just can't move enough air for perform as well as a bigger wing area. So this is one of the part of why it's less performer, but why it's not that much. If the step was super big, S3J will be just amazingly performer. It will be just huge. The difference will be super huge. Why is that not big? Simply because today with all the computer machining, all these things, we can just develop super precisely and super accurately the airfoil and mold really super quality wings and fuselage and tails. So it's why the drop of performance is not that big. The weight ratio with the wing area, it dropped really enough for DLG if you compare it to F3J. F3J is around 20 to 25 grams per square decimeters, and F3K is around 10 to 12 grams per square decimeters. So yes, it's really lower, and it's why a DLG performs that well in thermal and in minimum sink rate too, because the weight counts really a lot for fly a DLG or for fly a glider, because if it's too light it will just not fly, and if it's too heavy it will not climb that well in thermal. So you need to balance it perfectly, and it's why between a 1.5 meters DLG and 1 meters DLG you need to reduce a lot the weight, and you need to have enough area for have a good thick airfoil, but not too much, and a good fuselage for not drag that much because the glider is lighter, so you need to don't drag for don't slow down too much the glider. So yes, all thing is balance. But now I will go in fact. So Ungomini weight around 140 grams, and an average today gliders weight around 220 grams. 200 to 230, so 220 I think it's a good mid-range. So only 80 grams of difference for something like 6 square decimeters. So yes, around that, because yes, 7, we'll say 7. So 7 square decimeters, so it's around something like less than 12 grams. It's like 11 grams per decimeters per square decimeters. So it reduces the weight perfectly. So for the area it's perfect because the Gomini has the same thickness of airfoil than a 1.5 meters DLG. So because you have a big root cord, so the same as the Vibe or a bit bigger, and the wing shape is like a compacted 1.5 meters wing, and it's why it performs that well. It's something like the same sink rate as a big glider, so as a standard size DLG, or about the same. So yes, it performs super well. I just can't imagine a Gomini at 120 grams. It will be the ultimate machine for dead air time, because the Gomini assembled super well. It launched great. So yes, it's one really great mini glider. So I like it. And the main difference between 1.5 and 1 meter DLG, the most of time, is the price. So it's really less expensive because the molds are really smaller, all the mold, so tails, fuselage and wing, all the material used, so the carbon, really less carbon, so it's why generally it's cheaper than 1.5 meter DLG. You need to start with a 1 meter DLG instead of a 1.5 meter DLG. If you have a small budget, yes, definitely, because for the same price as a Gomini, what you will get for 1.5 meter DLG, or a crappy DLG, or a crappy modern DLG fixed from all wear and just fly like crap and really heavy, and or you will get a super old DLG, something like 8 or 10 years old, and it will perform not better at all as a Gomini. So and you will need a lot of ballast in wind, a lot. So it's why today, for the same amount of price, you have a good high-end 1 meter DLG, and you have just one crappy old DLG for the same price. And so it's why I recommend highly for beginners to, if you have a small budget, just go for a 1 meter DLG. Then you will see if it performs well, if you liked it a lot, then you will switch directly to an high-end DLG. Because if you start with one low-end big DLG, you'll just say, oh, it flies like crap, it's heavy. Maybe you will hurt yourself, maybe you will crash it because it will fly not that great. So go for 1 meter DLG. If it's a Gomini or Strike 2, never mind. Go ahead and you will see it will fly really great. So that's pretty much it. If I forget anything, just drop it in the comment down below. I will reply to you immediately. So I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, just drop a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, you can subscribe just down there. And if you are already subscribed or not, just don't forget to click on the small ring bell aside to the subscribe button. It will just it will send you a notification each time I publish a new video. So like this, you will never miss any of my video. So thank you again for watching and see you next time. Bye.